Welcome to the Anavultus show. So today we're going to be playing some Mount and Blade Warband. Right now, streaming on Twitch. Let's see. How is everyone doing today? I have no idea since I don't have a very big Twitch following. I've got 2 followers and chances are neither of them are online right now. So we're going to have a bad time. Normally, I would stream at 1080p, but I decided to downscale today to 720 just because I am sick and tired of my OBS overloading, which it does anyway, now that I just checked my OBS. So I'm going to see if I can do anything about that. Let's see, I'm going to set priority to high, and hopefully, looks like that may have temporarily fixed it. But anyway, let's get right into those news. So, why am I making this video? I am going to tell you, people out there, that Mount and Blade Warband is an amazing game, okay? But one thing that a lot of people don't rate highly in the game is the arena in most towns. And you know what? I have played several hours on the arena, just doing the arena. And the reason I did it, of course, is because I like playing the playstyle that a lot of mods have to offer, where you are able to just get into a Lord's party. And when you get into the Lord's party, what happens is that you can work your way up the ranks in that Lord's party, and that allows you to eventually get to the top. However, you need a lot of experience to rise up in certain mods. One example is Perisno, where you need a lot of experience for some upgrades. So that means you have to earn a lot of experience. And one safe and easy way to do that is by doing tournaments. So anyway, today I'm going to show you all how to be a pro at Mount and Blade tournaments. And I'm just going to get right out of the gate, and I'm going to go into the action. No questions asked, just right into the news. And if you don't like me getting right into the news, then maybe there's a problem. So anyway, I'm just going to... Oh, snap. Let me just maybe turn Mount and Blade up to regular priority because I had turned it to low priority. Just so that I can actually play the game. Let's set it to normal priority. There we go, change priority. You know, always be careful when you're messing around with Task Manager. You don't want to break Task Manager. So anyway, let me just show you the options I'm playing with today. And if it'll load, holy cannoli. This isn't looking well. The lag that the UI lag that I'm having here is pretty bad. So anyway, I've decided to turn music and sounds pretty low, just so that I don't know how it's going to come out the other end. I could do a test, but I'm not going to because I've got too much swag. So anyway, what we're playing on here is a mod that's very similar to Native. It's Coloradia Overrun. It's a mod I made a couple years back. Now, before you all say, oh, I want to play the mod, the version I'm playing is one that I made about a year ago, and it hasn't been released. So the version that's out on ModDB is actually a much older version that's pretty trashy. Anyway, this not to say that the whole thing isn't trashy, because it is. Okay, not the game, my mod. Okay, so I decided to go automatic control block, because why not? Attack direction by inverse mouse movement. That's generally how I like to do it. It allows me some nice control, and having control of your attack directions is actually very good. So relative enemy position sucks. So inverse mouse movement is where you want to go. Lance automatic, because why not? No real point. I decided to go easy on the damage today, just so that I can get right out of the gate and start doing well. Combat AI, we'll just leave the settings as they are. battle size isn't going to be relevant at all for what we're doing today. And as for actual UI in-game, only targeting reticle because attack direction is annoying. Banners and damage, just reporting all that ruins my RP, and RP is important if you're playing an RPG, as this is. Video options, just all this stuff. All right, okay. So let's see. I do have some characters here. Anavultus, Metal Mike, but we're not going to be playing those. Those are test characters for the mod. But anyway, so we're going to start a new game, and we're going to start winning these tournaments right out. Not the tournaments. We're not doing the tournaments, okay? Just so everybody's clear, we're not doing the tournaments. We're just doing the arena. If we do happen upon a tournament, it might be good to do it. But I recommend that you don't really go into the tournaments unless you actually have the money to bet max, because if you don't bet max on a tournament, then the next time you go to have a tournament, and if you won the previous time, your odds are different, which means you'll earn less money if you win, which means that ideally you want to make the maximum amount the first time around so that you don't have to worry about the different money amounts. So anyway, let's get right into the news. Classic Mountain Blades. So we're gonna say I am a male. I am an alpha male here. Let's say some nice arena. A veteran warrior, street urchin. Oh, come on. And a squire. And let's go for personal revenge. Get some extra strength on there. Become an adventurer. Let's see. Realistic or allow me to quit without saving. Yeah, it doesn't matter. But I'll just do that. It's not as if I will ever need to do anything with the saves anyway, because there's no real point since we're not risking anything if we're just going into the arena. So we're gonna call this one what's an edgy name. What's the edgiest thing I can think of? Arminianism is heresy XD. Great way to alienate a lot of people. But there you go. That's how we're running this stream today. We're gonna make it super edgy, some obscure reference that most people don't even know about. But here we go. Why not go all into combat stats? There's no real point in not going into combat stats. Iron Flesh, great for a tournament run. I like these meme runs people have on games. For example, in RuneScape, there's people that stay on Tutorial Island and just accumulate random stuff. And to be honest, that's kind of lame. I can see where you might get the swag from doing that. And we're going to need a lot of athletics, actually, now that I think about it. Athletics is going to be a premium here. Getting some good athletics and power strike is going to allow you to hit really hard, and you got to run fast, you got to dodge, you got to duck and dive. Not duck as or dive at all. Now that I think about it, but you get what I'm saying, I hope. So anyway, archery might be a good thing since it's a bit harder to gain levels in. I'm gonna limit myself by saying that I'm not going to pick up any weapons at all, which means if I get a bow, I better be able to use it. Let's get some one-handed. That's always good, in case I get a little knife. So there we go. And the game is now loading up. We're going to get right into this adventure. Well, actually, no, we're going to get into the character creation bit. So let's see if we can make a little meme character here. Come on. eyebrow depth. Let's see. What are we gonna do? Man, this is lagging so bad. Okay, I may have to turn down OBS. All right, let's see. OBS, set priority. Well, actually, let's turn Warband up a bit, actually. Since OBS is on high, I think it's fine to put Warband on above normal and then just kill my internet. I think that may have helped a little bit. Yeah, things look a bit smoother now, and my mouse is going more easily. All right, so let's give it a couple of randomizes. Oh yeah, this boy, he looks like he wants his spaghetti. I don't know if he's gonna get it though. So let's see. Let's take a look. We're gonna need a bigger nose. There we go. Get a nice big Pinocchio going here. Should the nose be wide? I don't know. Maybe make it narrow and long. Ooh, boy. Yeah. You could take somebody's eyes out with that. The mouth. Let's get a big mouth on this boy. Yeah. Yeah, we're getting the better spaghetti here. Okay, because you need a wide mouth to eat spaghetti. If you've got it on your fork and you've got a big roll, you roll up your entire plate. Of course, you're not using meatballs because meatballs is a very unauthentic way to eat spaghetti. Just so you know, if you're eating spaghetti and you're putting meatballs on your spaghetti, there's something wrong with you. You're not a real spaghetti man. You're not a real parent. And my encoding is overloaded again. I'm not gonna turn the priority up anymore though. So if it fails, if we're stuck on a freeze frame for the rest of the stream, don't blame me. It's actually also my fault because I've got a trash computer, but can't really afford to upgrade it. Donate on Patreon. You can PayPal me directly on BitChute if you really want to donate something. But let's see, man, the encoding is still overloaded. What am I gonna do? Okay, it stopped for a moment and it came back. So, okay, what are we gonna do? All right. Gonna raise OBS to maximum. Actually, that was a bad idea. Oh no, it's stabilized. Stabilized. Woo. No, my computer's gonna crash. Oh boy. For a moment, I tried putting OBS to real time. But, oh boy. Anyway, let's see. Hair color. Ooh. Let's see. We want a nice ginger here. It's a bit less spaghetti, but you know what? If he spills it on his mustache, it won't stand out. If he spills the sauce. Unless it's olio e aglio, in which case it wouldn't stand out either way. But... well, actually, it would still stand out less because if it's just on his skin, you would see the bit of the oil, and that may stand out. But okay, so I need to double check my priority. Okay, double check my priorities. Encoding is overloaded, but you know what? We're gonna pull through. All right, and we're gonna go to Swadia. What's so great about Swadia? Well, we've got butter. That's something that's great. I love butter. I don't eat it by itself, of course, because I'm not some sort of maniac. Okay, people, don't get your minds in weird places. Try to think of decent solutions to problems. Ooh, I think I better not be tabbing out of the game right now. So anyway, we're into the game, and we've got a crossbow, but we're never going to use a crossbow. So I'm actually going to switch my weapon just so that if I get some good experience, I can use it. Oh. Ooh, lagtastic. But I killed him. He's dead. Die! Ha ha! Sorry about that. I'm always a bit happy. I've got some bloodlust. Oh, and it's my boy, the merchant. Ooh boy, do I love merchants. I once was a merchant, but then I took an arrow to the knee, and now I'm a YouTuber who's got no viewer base, and I'm also on Twitch, and I also have no viewer base there, and I'm on BitChute, and I have no viewer base there. Man, I might as well go Vimeo as well, make it a full quartet, and then we'll see who's got the real jollies. So anyway, let me just check what is my stream health. Oh Twitch, tell me my stream health. For some reason the page had not really loaded, so it gonna trying to scroll down on the Twitch page, but my computer is so lagged. I think it's trying to commit suicide. Stream health, excellent. I find that hard to believe, to be honest. Anyway, return to game. Merchant, I don't need to talk to you. Okay, I have to talk to you. Fine, well, I'll talk to you. Merchant, I will talk to you. No, I have more important business to do. I will not abide by this insult that you have placed upon me. I will go downstairs, and I will go outside, but wait. The game designers didn't put an actual door function here, so I have to press tab. I have to follow the prompt. Nice game design there. Make your gamers learn the hotkeys. You have to make them learn them, because they're going to be using them all the time. Because remember, it's always press tab to leave the battle. Press tab, press tab, press tab. But whoever presses tab, okay, who presses tab? Do I press tab? I don't know. All right. I'm going to turn down Mountain Blade on priority. I'm going to play ultra lagged, but I'm going to see if that saves the stream. The encoding is overloaded. And the game is now ultra lagged. Is it saving the stream? Alright. Here we go. I'm gonna turn down my settings for the game. You know what? Screw this. You know what? I'm gonna turn Mountain Blade back up so I can actually play the game. And if nobody sees the visuals, you know what? Let it be. It'll just be the way it is. There we go. All right. Here we go. Arena. That's all we're here for. It took us 19 minutes to get to this point. But we're here. We're finally here. We're going into the arena, and we're going to win some battles. All right? And actually, by playing the arena, you can get some interesting insight into the combat AI. Okay, so we're getting some... Ooh, is there a reward? Oh, can I join? Good, that's exactly what I'm going to do here. I'm going to join the fight, and I'm going to win. And if you don't like it, Monsignor Arena Master, I'm not going to complain, okay? I'm not going to complain that you don't like it. I'm just going to be passive-aggressive for no apparent reason. So, little pro tip, if you've got a shield, put it on your back, because you move faster. Well, it's not that you move faster, but you're... I think it's faster to block with a sword. So, unless you're facing multiple opponents, there's really no point in using the shield to block. And because of lag right there, I had to block twice instead of once on the attack, because I realized that I was going to get killed. And look at that, he's dead. Oh. 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 Ooh. Tough guy. I'm still low level, so I'm not getting the good kills. But getting 5 kills, already pretty good for level 1. And I'm doing some nice 2-hit kills, which is actually pretty good. I think on Perisno, I would need 3 hits to kill at this level. At least, maybe 4 hits, depending on the situation. Now, always be aware of your surroundings. And another important thing to think about when you're playing the arena is that the weapon types are linked to the spawns. So if you don't like your opponents bringing bow and arrow, then you can just camp the spawn and they'll never spawn. And an interesting thing is, if your opponent is using a bow, don't actually use a shield. Just wait for the elbow to be in that position that you saw right there, unless you didn't see it. But anyway, if you look at the animation for drawing the bow, it goes in a certain chain of events, and only at the very last second is when you should dodge, because if you begin dodging beforehand, your opponent may already track your movement and try to lead the shot so that the arrow will hit you, because your opponent is always trying to hit you. Anyway. Oh. There we go. Got him. And look at that, we're already 50%, but our health is below 50%, and we're probably not going to make it at the final rush. And another important thing to note about these tournaments is that, not these tournaments, the arena. Let's keep our terminology well separated. Oh, gotta watch out, there's an archer. An important thing to watch out for is the fact that all these AI characters are actually on teams. In other words, there may be a situation where 2 of them will spawn and they'll be on the same team, which means that they'll team up against you. And this is especially difficult if you're at the end of a game where, oh, it just happened. See? All three of these are on the same team, and that's how they beat me. Because towards the end, there's a lot of characters that spawn at the start, and then there's a lot that spawn at the end, and in the middle it sort of trickles. So if you're at the end of it, and a lot of characters show up that are on the same team, it can be very difficult if you're low level, because they'll just overwhelm you. Now, I could have pulled out my shield there, but I probably wouldn't have worked since my level is too low. They probably would have beaten me anyway. So anyway, let's see. I just remembered the name I picked. That was damn good fighting. Arminianism is heresy. XD. You have very good moves. Excellent tactics. And you earned a prize of 60 dinars for knocking down 22 opponents. A whole 22, lads. It's 22. And if you don't like it, that there's 22 of them, then maybe you should just quit now. And someone might say, oh, Anavultus, you're so terrible at these games. I tried at level 1 on the hardest difficulty, and I beat every single one without taking a single piece of damage. Well, guess what? We're not all... we can't always be winners. There's got to be some losers. If there's winners, There's probably losers. Okay, this isn't an everybody wins game. Some people don't win, and being one of them is, well, tough luck. Most people never win. So there you go. That's life for you. Most people never win, but getting some wins is always good. Okay, so there will be a fight here soon. You can go and jump in if you like. So let's just take a quick break here to look at the rewards. Some of the wealthy townsmen offer prizes for those fighters who show great skill in the fights. Why would they offer prizes? What do they get out of this? Not much, unless they're maybe betting and they give you some money. Could be. If you can beat 3 opponents before going down, you'll earn 5 dinars, with which you can purchase absolutely nothing in this game. You'll get 10 dinars for striking down at least 6 opponents, with which you can purchase absolutely nothing in this game. 25 dinars if you can defeat 10 opponents, still nothing. And 60 dinars if you can survive long enough to beat 20 opponents. Well, you might be able to get a tiny bit of something for 60, but the real prize is if you beat all of them, you get 250. And that's really where the money is. That's a big bucks, Billy Big Bucks, and everybody knows that that's where you gotta go. All right. So another trick. Well, let's see what weapon I get, and then we'll talk about tricks. Okay. Another good thing is that even if you take a lot of damage, the damage doesn't carry over after the tournament. After the arena round. Okay. So we got the little quarterstaff here. It's a fast weapon, so it also has some good potential for range, but this is mostly linked with its downward attack, which of course it doesn't actually deal as much damage as a swing, if I do remember correctly. But let's see if we can outrange this guy. See? There you go. That's how you do it. That's how you outrange someone. So we can do it again here. Actually, we'll even jump. There you go. A nice thing to do if you have a two-handed sword is to do a little jump. And if you do the jump... Oh. Yeah, a bad thing about doing the forward stab is that if you get blocked, it actually takes a longer time to recoil from the attack in many cases. So doing swings is usually a faster way to attack. Okay, so where's the enemy? There he is. And see, I did a quick jump there, and as you noticed, I didn't really block until the very end there. If your opponent blocks your attack, what you need to do is either attack again or block immediately, depending on what your opponent's position is, because some positions lend themselves better for a counterattack. Another thing you can do is attack and block immediately. Oh, and always remember to sort of pan around so that you can see where your opponents are coming from. Oh, these guys were on the same team. Now, I think I better level up right away. If you're doing a bit of an arena run, a good thing to do is, if you get a level up, do it immediately, simply because it's going to get you a lot more power. So the dilemma here is Iron Flesh or Power Strike. Iron Flesh gives you more hit points, which is very good, but I'm actually thinking of Power Strike just so that I may get a better chance of one-hitting opponents, which is what I really want here. So I'm also going to pump some points into archery, simply because it's not going to be easy to get ahead when it comes to archery, doing this. So, so as you can see, I'm attacking repeatedly instead of blocking between attacks. Because a good thing that I learned doing actual martial arts is, of course, you should never do this tactic where you wait for your opponent to counterattack. If you've got the initiative and you catch your opponent off guard, you put him off balance, you just got to follow through. You got to take him down. And surprisingly, this applies in this game as well, since in many cases, your opponents may get stunned slightly in the course of getting attacked. And as you can see, when I hit this guy the second time, it was while he was being stun locked, which is a great thing. Oh, another thing to do is to pan around as you're hitting your opponents. It makes it harder for them to dodge, and it also gives you a greater field of vision. Oh, okay. I was just swinging wildly there because I had accidentally clicked into my... Oh, snap. This might be the end here. I need to queue these guys up. Okay, I can win this. There's only one guy left. Okay. There we go, and that's it. That's how you win. You gotta take them down one by one. You gotta be fast on it, because otherwise they may pile up on the same team. And they did end up piling up at the end. I sort of lost track of them, and they managed to pile up. But I did, in the end, beat them with 31 opponents beaten. Now, of course, the golden prize here that doesn't actually get you anything else but maybe some bonus XP is if you beat every single one. But that is something I did a couple of times doing this. But of course, it's very difficult to do. You need a good level character to do. You need some good athletic skill in order to pull it off. And in addition to that, I would say that one thing that is crucial and indeed fundamentally important in that task is... man, I forgot what I was going to say. Actually, I didn't have anything to say. I was just padding out my conversation. But anyway, one thing that is crucial and important to remember if you're trying to get everyone is that they will kill steal. They will... The AI doesn't care. They'll kill steal, and you need to find out which AI enemies are fighting each other at the start so that you can intervene and take the kills before they kill each other, which in many cases can be very difficult. But if you pull it off, then you can get a very sweet total complete victory. And then if you do that without taking any damage, that makes it even better. And if even better, you do it in a very fast manner, that makes it even better. So this actually has some speedrun potential, the Mountain Blade Arena. So we'll see how that turns out. Maybe that's a new category. Mountain Blade Arena speedrun at let's see, what would the speedrun be? The speedrun would be, it would be Mountain Blade Warband Arena, all kills, no damage. So perfect arena, and then however fast you manage to do that, that's a speedrun. And it would be a very difficult speedrun to get, since there's a lot of variables involved in where opponents spawn. So if your opponents spawn far away, it's going to be slower, and there's also a higher chance that they'll kill steal. But anyway, that's just a quick look into the Mount and Blade Arena. I hope everybody enjoyed. Do I actually have any active viewers right now? I do not believe that I do. But I'll check nevertheless. And it doesn't look like I do. But anyway, thank you all for watching. If you're watching this later when it's uploaded to YouTube, I am very happy to make some interesting videos. If you'd like to collaborate with me or on either YouTube or Twitch,